What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for another, I suppose, third-party review. This is a little piece of plastic that I picked up from Shapeways, created by Process. If you're not familiar what it is, let's put this to the side, and let's bring this guy out. Now, if you're at all familiar with the Energon / Revenge of the Fallen Superion or aerial bots, you know that he's very floppy in the top section here, and that's because the only thing that pegs them together here is this little peg hole and the peg here, and it just generally does not hold very well. Try as you might to put it in, he's gonna end up flopping over. Well, I found this is by a TFW user named Process, and I decided to pick it up from Shapeways just to see what it is. And there's a bunch of different styles of this. I'll put some links in the description here. This is just number one. There's a version that has little thrusters on the back to make it actually connect to Silverbolt in alt mode and give them some extra thrusters. There's some that cuts away a little bit of this. I'll show you why in a minute, but it's real simple to install. All you gotta do is lift up Silverbolt's chest, bring his landing gear down, and then you'll see this pretty much is gonna slide right on in between here, and that fills out his abdomen there. And now the part that actually secures it is the landing gear here, and once you peg that hole in now, his chest is no longer floppy. It's incredibly solid. So much so, ignoring that, I can actually hold him by the cockpit and it's not going anywhere. So that is really impressive to me, because it takes a figure that I liked having Superion on my shelf, especially with the Fans Project upgrades, but I never liked that the chest was so darn floppy. And this is a relatively cheap solution. Now, only problem with this one is you still can get the front and back, which is blocked a little bit by Silverbolt himself, but you can't get very much front because this top triangle piece actually hits the block. Well, Process also has a different version that some of this is cut away to give you a little more range of motion, but since he really doesn't have any backward motion, I don't really find it that big of an issue. I just like the very solid upper area. So yeah, that was just a short little review of the Superion abdomen filler by Process on TFW2005. And yeah, I'm gonna do another review because I know this is real short, so stay tuned.